Hello and welcome to the Cornwall Report's news briefing for Tuesday, the 17th of July, the local media headlines today. As a handful of senior Cornwall councillors and their officials make their way back to Cornwall from the Farnborough Air Show after yesterday's spaceport excitement, they're having to deal with a few of the awkward realities. The first is that they seem to have gambled on a man who's never actually launched a satellite before, and yet who now claims he can launch 3 within the next 3 years. And the second is that they haven't got enough money to do it, unless of course they get that money from you and me. There was only one local news website prepared to point this out, and Cornwall Reports detailed just a few of the reasons why Richard Branson is probably not the safest pair of hands you'd go to for a job like this. Cornwall Reports also reported County Hall's claims that the spaceport really will create 480 jobs within 10 years, even though it doesn't know how. The local enterprise partnership went even more hyperbolic, promising 1,000 jobs by 2025 and 2,000 jobs by 2030. Well, we'll see. It's hard to regard as good news the fact that last week Cornwall was down to the final 2 locations and is now only one of 3 possible locations. To be fair, the rest of Cornwall's media was not as sceptical as this, or even sceptical at all, loyally reporting the official line in much the same way they might in Russia, China or North Korea. You have to feel sorry for the North Cornwall MP Scott Mann, whose resignation as a junior minister at the Treasury was all but eclipsed by the spaceport excitement. He's quit over Brexit, and it's still only Tuesday. The BBC had a story about a blue shark seen in St Ives Harbour. The Falmouth Packet covered the inquest into the death of a World War II Spitfire pilot whose remains were dug up in a field. The Cornish Times reassured us that there's still more water in our reservoirs than there was at this time last year. The Bude Stratton Post told us that the local Lib Dems had been out campaigning for fairer funding. And finally, Cornwall Live caught up with Prince Charles and the Duchess of Cornwall on their visit to Foy. And those are the local media headlines for now. Thanks very much for watching this video. Do please share it on social media. I'll be back again tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.